Okay, so we got here our Rainier corned beef brine. When you open up the packages, you have two things. One is your curing salt, the other is the brine. So the first thing we're gonna do is take the curing salt, pour it into our water. Now we're using a little jug so we can mix it up, let all the salt and everything dissipate and dissolve. And now we're pouring our brine inside here. So now that we poured both mixtures into our little jar here, we're gonna screw on the lid and give it some shakes until you see all the salt disappear. You wanna really get in there. Okay, now once you have that done, we have a brining bag filled with 2 gallons of ice cold water. Pour the mixture in there, get a little spoon and stir it all up. Make sure everything's mixed nice. And now it's showtime. Put our nice brisket inside of the brining bag. And this is why I really suggest using a brining bag. Look how nice and easy that went in. Stays fully submerged and no messes. That's the best part. Easy cleanup. So now we're gonna leave it in like this for 7 days inside of our refrigerator. And I like to use a zip tie instead of your regular like trash ties or everything. A zip tie is a lot stronger. Last thing I want to pick up is any mess in my fridge. So as you can see now, it's been 7 days sitting in the brine. Cut in here. Next thing we're going to want to do is rinse this off before we put it on the smoker. So now that it's been about 4 hours, we're gonna come and check on our egg. Look at the way that brisket is swollen up. We're looking for a temperature of 165 in the flat, so it's perfect, so it's ready for wrap time. All right, so now it's time to make a nice little boat to pour our Guinness in. And now you got yourself a nice little boat in there. So now it's time to pour our Guinness. And I like to save myself like a little swig towards the end. It's always good practice to make sure the beer tastes just right when you wrap it. So now that our brisket's all wrapped, throwing it back on our smoker inside of a half pan. Now fold up the edges a little bit. So now it's been about 3.5 hours. Let's check it and see how we're doing. Ooh, feels probe tender. 203. I think we're feeling real good. I think it's time to pull it and let it rest in the Cambro. We're gonna take it off the pit and throw it into our Cambros. If you don't have any Cambros at home, you can use an ice chest. Don't put ice in there. Just let it go in the ice chest, close it. And I always like to let my briskets rest for a minimum of an hour, and you can go up to 5 hours. So now that we got our brisket out, we've done a little decoration. Who doesn't love corned beef and cabbage? So here we go, slicing into it. So there we go, our smoked Guinness, corned beef and cabbage.